Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I'm just dropping in. I'm surrounded by stuff here on the bed. See, I'm working for the paper. There's my leg. Yeah, so, um, the boss is desperately trying to hang on to this paper. And, I have to be honest with you. Lately I'm coming on and just being honest with you. Normally I'm a big fat liar. A thinner liar than I once was. Yeah, I'm just having some issues with the whole paper thing because I used to be very proud to work there, and I really brought that paper from not much of anything to something, and I'm not just bragging about it, which I am a little bit, but I'm being honest with you and just telling you the facts of the matter. When I started there in the late 70s, no, I'm kidding, 2006, they had 8 pages, and slowly that began to build up to about 24 pages, and of course my weekly column, and I brought Spencer on board, who was just like 9 or 10. I never remember his year of birth. I'm terrible. I have to go look at his birth announcement in the hallway. I get confused. Is it 94 or 95? And then I remember his birthday is November 24, 95. So he was 11, I guess, right? Yeah. Brought him on board, got some columnists like Roseanne, and then she became what'd she become? A meeting cover, a reporter, and I haven't heard from her in a year. Isn't that sweet? Mick worked there for a while. Oh, it's whatever. We went to digital and all this stuff. And I was super proud of it. In fact, I really threw my whole energy into that back then. Like, I covered 7 meetings a month. I sold all the advertising, and we did really well then. And what else did I do? I took photos of events, covered different events, took pictures of new businesses opening, and designed all the ads. Except, like, Mick, of course, taught me to do that too. And he laid out the paper and, explained how that worked. And then a guy named Tom in the newsroom, or he's not really in the newsroom, but he helps out at the newsroom. And it was a good thing. And then when this whole situation started with the thing, and I was writing in my column every week, giving an opportunity for those doctors and scientists and experts who are not permitted a place on the mainstream media or even in some of the alternative media. I was permitting them a voice, giving their information out about what's really going on in terms of, is this really a pandemic? Is it not? You know what I mean? I did that for a long time, and then the owner of the paper got with me and asked me if I could switch gears. And that's when I gave up my column after 14 years. So now I just find myself I'm not wholeheartedly into it because I feel like he could have been different. And then and gone in a way where, additional information was given. He wasn't like just pushing the complete, whatever the government said he printed. It's just press releases from government officials and all this just went in the paper, not questioned. But to me, that doesn't seem like a paper. The only dissenting voice on this, really throughout the county, as far as I could tell, was mine. So I just got really discouraged that he, asked me to go a different direction and all that jazz. And then, wait one moment. And that's why now I only sell the advertising. I don't do any pictures. I don't do any writing. And I mentioned recently that he asked me to come back with my column, which it wasn't even going to be my column. It was something that I've never really done before. It was more like a little feature we used to do called Over the Fence Chatting with the Neighbors, where I'd ask a question of the week. I'd take like to 4 people, and their pictures would go in, and a couple of sentence answer would go under, like, what's your favorite thing about the Crawford County Fair? And then they would say, oh, we enjoy the stock car races or the horse shows or whatever. That's an example. So that's not Lisa's Ransom Raves. Mine was, one time I spent the one column I wrote back in April of last year. It was like 7 hours worth of research and whatever. Like in one day, I was putting that all together. It's not that I only spent 7 hours on it, but I worked on it for 7 hours in one day to get it into print. So anyhow, that's it. I'm depressed about it. I'm not madly in love with it. It is a way to make a little bit of an income, though. I have to say that. And it's, fairly easy. I can lounge here on the bed in a room I rarely leave, I'm sure. And, just make phone calls and stuff. But then in a way, it's, the advertising is the thing that drives the paper or whatever. But it's mainly online now, too. It's just everything's changed and I don't like it. It's hard to deal with a bunch of change at once, and that's what we've all had to do. So I just thought I'd pop on here and get that off my chest. That's all. Like, I need some therapy. I really don't. I just wanted to kind of tell you how I'm feeling because this is Thoughts of the Day. Lounging with Lisa, coming at you with thoughts of the day. Yeah, that's how that goes. So, yeah, I don't have much else to report. I did go out and get some vitamin D today, and then I've been working on this, and then I have to fill in at the store tomorrow because Amy can't be there. It's kind of for an important reason. So I'll just have to schlep along my community news stuff and get that deadline done and all that jazz. So I'm going to let you go. I just, like I said, wanted to come on here and say hi and show you lovely me, lovely Lisa Hauserman, so you can get on with your day. Okay. Thank you for watching this video here on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. Remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for this. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. And also, thank you to Corn, because Corn won a bonus question during the last live gig, and he already sent me his video question and answer. I haven't looked at it yet, but I have it starred on the email, and then, of course, that'll take place on May 30th. While I have you, please, if you want, even if you don't want me to celebrate your birthday, I'm going to do it anyway. No, I'm kidding. Send me, if you have a May birthday that we missed or something, email me at hauserman46@gmail.com. Or if you have an early June birthday, do that. As far as I know, we're probably going to celebrate my father, who died in 1991. But it's just a way to get together and do the game. All right. Love you. Over and out. Oh, dear. We can't have this going on with the computer. All right. Bye.